Hello everyone, it's a tiny baby fishy here back with today's Langle, and we're going to try and get through this one fairly quickly. I'm going to try and bring the length of some of these videos down. And so looking at this straight away, we know it's a Slavic language, but it's somewhat unusual for a Slavic language in that it's written using the Latin script. We can see a few words that are sort of cognate with some of the words we recognized from Russian the other day. Si at the start here, being cognate with всё, meaning all. Drugs, drugim, that's friends. Drug is a root word meaning friend. Bratje, that's brother, and with a sort of ending on it that probably means something like brotherhood. And so let's have a look at this. Now, we know it's not Czech. It's also not Polish. I'm familiar enough with Polish to know that that is not Polish. And I suppose that narrows things down quite a bit. It doesn't look like Romanian either. There's not enough Romance base in there. As we learned very recently, Slovene is written using the Cyrillic script, so that kind of leaves us with Slovak. So I expect that this will be Slovak. Oh, I am incorrect. Did I get them backwards? I often do that. Don't tell Slovenia or Slovakia that I said that, please. There we go, I did get them backwards. And I used to work with a Slovak lady, and she wrote things in Slovak with the Cyrillic script. On to the next one. Now, this is, and I'm helped a little bit by the fact that I speak German, but this is clearly a language that is closely related to German, but it is not German itself. It's German that's undergone some sound changes. Now, it's also not Dutch, although it does have some sort of low German characteristics to it. I'm actually going to say, do we have Luxembourgish in here? Because that is what I suspect it to be. We do. The combination of some German-style accents along with some French-style accents and a little influence from Dutch as well makes me think that this is indeed Luxembourgeois, and there we are. Luxembourgeois spoken in Luxembourg. It's a not very broadly known language outside of that Benelux, Germany, France sort of area of Europe, but it does exist. And finally, we have got something that is, I feel as though Mandarin would be too easy for level 3. Having said that, what other options do we have here? That would be written using Hanzi. It could be Cantonese, and to be fair, I probably would not recognize it to read it if it was. What else do we have here? It could be Hakka. I don't think the Chow is gonna be on here. Keep scrolling. There's going to be a couple more languages, at least Mandarin, and possibly one other variety of the Chinese language family. Staying nice and agnostic on whether I will describe those as languages or dialects. Southern Min Hokkien could be. And then we must have scrolled past Mandarin. That's fine. Alright. So we are thinking. Let's have a look at this. Because I recognize some of these words, well, some of these sounds are right, and I know how they would be read in Mandarin. Tong Hao Shen, Kai something, Ke something, Di, Ge, Dui, Duide, Zhen Zhen Shang. Okay. I don't think it's going to be Mandarin. The fact that it's using simplified rather than traditional characters has me leaning away from Cantonese, and so I am going to guess let's open up the bidding with Hakka and see how close that is. Got it in one. We are batting 1,000 today, good lord. Hakka is a Chinese language from the Sino-Tibetan language family. It is spoken in China, and I wonder if we can zoom in here to show. Spoken in southern Fujian, northern Guangdong. Oops, and we have accidentally scrolled away from the page, but that's okay. So, successful in my stated aim to make this video faster. 3 for 3, hole in one on each one. Hope you're having a good one, and I'll see you later for the lingual.